This is what an ideal 10-pin bowling throw looks like. But what makes this ideal? What goes into a throw like this? If you're anything like me, you're probably average at best, struggling to break the 150 point mark in a round. My main focus is usually throwing the ball as straight as possible and avoiding the gutters at all costs, and I think this tends to be a pretty common approach. The thing is, throwing the ball straight down the lane actually means that to get a strike you have to either be incredibly accurate or incredibly lucky. In actual fact, you want to hit this little gap to the side of the head pin. The head pin being the pin at the very tip of the triangle closest to the bowler. And so why is this, and how do professional bowlers pull it off so consistently? So looking at a standard bowling pin layout from above, we can number the pins 1 through 10 and highlight the ones that we need to hit to get a strike. So the ones that we want to target are 1, 3, 5 and 9. And the reason these pins make for great targets is that we treat each pin we hit as the head of a chain of dominoes. So we use 1 to knock down 2, 4 and 7, and then 3 to knock down 6 and 10, 5 with 8, and then threading through to finally knock down 9. The problem is that to thread the ball through and hit each of these, guaranteeing a 90% chance of a strike, we need to get the ball to hit in exactly the right place. And this place is only about half an inch wide. And even the best bowlers struggle to be that consistently accurate. So how do we increase this area we need to hit? Well, if you get the ball to hit at a 6-degree angle, you can actually increase the gap to 3 inches, 6 times wider. Now that might sound super simple, but the problem is that to throw the ball straight down the lane and hit with a 6-degree angle, you need to be in the next lane across. And so the trick is, you need to actually make the ball curve in towards the pins, achieving that much desired 6-degree angle. And so that's where spin comes in. We want to throw the ball in such a way that it spins and follows one of these paths and hits our target. Something else we also need to be aware of is that each bowling lane also has oil applied to it, and that allows the ball to slide easily over each of the oiled sections. Different bowling alleys may use different patterns of oil, but the general pattern is that oil is applied more heavily towards the middle and the start of the bowling lane, and then lessens as you get towards the pins. You can always ask an alley for their oil pattern, and they'll often be able to provide you with a printout. And so the reason this is important is that when the ball is thrown with spin, the spin won't have too much impact on the trajectory of the ball while it's sliding over the heavily oiled sections. And so this means that an ideal throw will arc out towards the gutter initially until it gets towards the end of the alley and the end of the oiled sections, gains traction and hooks back in towards the pins. So if we take another look at that initial throw, we can see each of these aspects at play. So the ball initially approaches from near the gutter, and as it nears the pins, it hooks in, threading itself between them, knocking down a perfect strike. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like and consider subscribing.